Well, I'm here with Adam from Calling All Cars, whose album Dancing with a Dead Man is nominated in the Best Hard Rock or Punk category. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about the record. For those who aren't kind of familiar with your band, what can they expect from it?
Well, it's our second record.
Yeah.
And I guess it's, nominated in a hard rock punk. I don't know if it's quite hard rock or punk, but it's like I don't know exactly what. It's just, it's our second record. We've been around for a little while.
Yeah, it's been about a year or so, I think. Now.
We put it out. We put it out in August last year, so it feels a little unusual.
Yeah, talking about it now.
But
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you have a favourite song on the record, or perhaps one that was received particularly well when you toured it?
I think Reptile, one of the singers, would be my favourite track off it. Just seems to go down really well live, and we do a lot of touring, so we can kind of judge it by the live side of things. So that, I think that song's probably my favourite.
You do a stack load of touring. You've played some incredible gigs and support shows. Do you have a highlight you can tell us about?
Definitely. There's been a few, actually. We've been pretty lucky as far as supporting bands has gone. We got to tour with AC/DC, which is sort of next level, amazing.
What was it like when you were told that support had come through?
It was incredible, actually. We were on tour at the time, and I was actually driving by myself, and the other guys were in a van with another band, and it was really surreal, and we kind of found out. And I was on this 10-hour from Sydney to Melbourne driving by myself, and it was just really experience. Basically, the whole drive was really weird, and I kind of wanted to
celebrate with someone
Yeah,
else.
and it was a few years ago, so we were a lot younger then, and we weren't, exactly. I wanted to to tell someone, and anyway, it was pretty wild. So that was definitely a highlight, and I think we got to play. We did a short tour with Queens of the Stone Age.
Insane.
And I'm personally a massive fan, so that was a real highlight for me.
Going back to the very beginning for Calling All Cars, tell me how you guys kind of first hooked up and became a band.
Well, the other two guys are brothers.
Yep.
And they were a band for about a year before I joined, and then met through a mutual friend, a booking agent, and and we got together and we had a little sort of jam together, and it felt really cool, and that's sort of went from there.
And I read with this second record that the vocals were laid down, you're already laughing,
I'm not laughing.
in a Bikram yoga style hot room.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Well, it's hard to say whether it's true. I mean, we can't really talk about it, because...
Why can't you talk about it?
Well, because it's a production technique, and our producers all very...
It's got altitude
hush-hush
training.
about it. It's got a whole lot of altitude training about it.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah, it's very similar to that technique, to warm up the chords and open everything up.
So in a sense, does it also help with your live show, considering how hot and stuff it is when you're performing live?
Yes, I would say yes, sure.
Tell me about being an independent artist. What's so great about it?
For us, it's cool because we're we'll have a lot more control over what we do, and we're pretty. And from the start, the band's always been really hands-on with everything, and we do our own artwork, and we do our own promo, and all that kind of stuff. So we don't have anyone telling us. I mean, we have partners who work with us and stuff, but they're all really understanding where the band's at and how the band feels about things. So it just kind of means a lot that we have the control over our own name and our own music, and I think a lot of time you can, not always, but if you with the major labels, things can kind of get out of hand, quickly, and so we just like being in control. Really, we're really just control freaks at the end of the day, and this way we can do it, and it's cool.
What would your advice be to up-and-coming independent artists who are looking to have a career out of music?
My advice would be to write songs and then write more songs and keep writing songs, and just write the best songs you can, because there's so much other bullshit involved, and ultimately, the songs are the things that will, if you don't have any songs, all that other stuff is just completely irrelevant.
And is there anyone in particular that you can talk about who you're loving from an up-and-coming artist point of view? Any bands you're really liking right now?
Well, actually, I guess DZ, Death Rays, who we've toured with those guys before, and they're good buddies of ours, and they're really kicking some ass overseas. So, those guys, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of bands tonight. Yeah.
What's coming up next?
For us, we're just writing a new record. So, all this year, basically, we haven't really done too much touring. We toured at the start of the year, and then the kind of album was finished for the cycle, and then we've been writing.
Awesome, yeah. Awesome.
So,
Well, good luck
new
tonight.
record next
Congratulations, and we can't wait for that new album. I'm sure it's going to be just as awesome as Dancing with a Dead Man.
Thank you very much.